Hey, Stacy. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Bambi. Guess what? Chicken butt? Is your power back on, or is it still off? I assume the emojis mean it's back on? Good to hear it. Glad to hear it. Like the play. Next game I play is going to be a game called Killer Chat. There it is. There are companies outside with the electrical poles in the back of the trucks. Sounds cool. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. My plan is, I'm nowhere near finished with this game yet. There's like, this game has 4 routes, and I'm like, I mean, technically 5, but like, I'm halfway through the second route, a good route. So I've still got, 2.5 routes left to go. So a lot of this game left. I've already been at it for quite a while. So once I finish the current route, I am going to take a break from this. Been on for almost 2 hours. Nice, nice. I have nothing but lay in front of my aircon. Valid. Are we seducing a killer? Yes, actually. Kinda. I think. Yeah, once I finish the route I'm currently playing on this, I'm gonna take a break for killer chat. Which I don't think is actually the dating sim one. Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah. Play a writer, pretending to be a serial killer in order to get inspiration for a book, and fall in love with a killer, with a murderer. But I guess probably about a month before we get to that. I figure we've got a few more sessions of Symphonic Rain before I take a break from it. Take a while to get done with that. A little while, yeah. Let some people that fall in love with people in prison. I guess find love wherever you can find it, or embrace love wherever you find it. It's weird. Kinda. I do intentionally crush him a prisoner. Ladies like a bad boy. Chicks love a bad boy. That's what it comes down to. Gonna tell you to say Shell's name on half your viewers. Yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes to see if couple more minutes to see if Shell does show up. I need higher standards. Some of these killers literally kill women for pleasure. Yeah. Alright, well. We gave her some time. 2 weeks had already passed since I started looking for a partner. Jesus Christ, that was like 3 episodes ago. Three videos to get through 2 weeks of gameplay. In-game time. I hadn't made a decision yet, but you could say that things were starting to fall into place. Lately, I'd been practicing with Val the whole time, and it seemed natural to do so. We'd probably end up being partners, but there was one thing on my mind. Arietta came off sounding resilient in her letters, and it was in her nature to keep her concerns to herself like that. But deep down, she was definitely worried. That's why I'd kept putting things off and never thought of actively looking for a partner until now. But the time had come when I had to make a decision. What should I do today? Val had work today, so I should probably ask Torta or Lisa to practice, but I just couldn't. Torta and I were too close. And Lisa, I didn't know what to do about that. The first time I saw her singing, I felt a kind of sympathy. But I didn't dare get close to her. Her resemblance to Ari may be the reason, but I couldn't say that with absolute certainty. But I couldn't pair up with her without practicing first. And she was still a first-year student, so she had no reason to. As I looked sideways at Torta, relishing her sandwich next to me, those were the thoughts in my mind. Today, I'd practice for a while and then go home. Oops. While watching Torta eat her sandwich beside me, I was lost in thought as to what I should do next. But then again, I didn't have many choices left. Either I asked Val or I didn't, and that was about it. Was it okay for me to continue practicing with Val, I wonder? The time was coming when I'd have to decide, even amid my confusion. Once again, I headed to where Val would be waiting. Before I knew it, I was on my way to the practice room. It was just fun performing with Val. That wasn't the only feeling that was motivating me, however. I knew just how dedicated she was to her music. And I had also started to learn about the secret which lay behind that dedication. And again, I stood in front of the practice room door. Chris! Val spoke without turning to look at me. And then she slowly turned to face me.
とりあえず最初から合わせる？それとも軽く鳴らしてからにする？
Shall we start rehearsing straight off? Or would you like to warm up a little first? Val spoke naturally, just like a close friend would. The score singing in front of her was already open to the page that I had been having trouble with. Let's just rehearse. We didn't rehearse long, nor did we rehearse that many times. But we were able to make the most of our limited time, and we practiced intently, so we didn't need to exchange many more words than this. But that may have been only in regards to music. Did I forget the word to... Did I forget what button skips? It is not letting me skip this. It is literally not letting me skip it. Like, can barely hear her, yeah. Yeah, I cannot skip it. What, so we can hear this again? That's why I'm not reloading. We've gone through enough of it that it's just no. Like when you suggested, we were far enough through when you suggested. It's like, yeah, I don't want to listen to the whole thing again if it doesn't work. Weird though. Good job. Yeah, that was nice. Seated at my fortel, I stretched my arms out and loosened the tension in my shoulders. Shelly! You haven't missed much. It did not let me skip Val's song for some reason. And yeah, there's been basically nothing so far. It's been basically the same, like, oh, I need to choose a partner. I've been practicing with Val, but do I really want to... Would it really be right to partner with Val? You know, the same bullshit that he says, like, every fucking in-game day. Anyway, seated at my fortel, I stretched my arms out and loosened the tension in my shoulders. That was how long we had both refused to stop practicing.
完璧かな?
That might have been perfect. Whoops. Stretching out her body in the same way as I did, Val commented casually. You think so? Val always complimented what deserved complimenting, and pointed out what wasn't good enough. But today, she didn't say any more than that. Ponytails at the end of her hair is cute. Yeah, I can see that. No button to hide the text box.
まだ少しだけ時間があるけど、続ける?
We still have some time left. Shall we keep going, or...? Either way is fine with me. In that case, let's call it a day and make out for the rest, for the next 45 minutes.
本当にどっちでもいいんだ。じゃあ。
You're truly fine either way, huh? In that case... Yeah?
なんてね。少し早いけど、帰りましょう。
I'm kidding. It's a little early, but let's go home. I really did mean that I was fine with either option, you know?
でもダメ。今日はもうお休み。片付けて一緒に帰ろう。
But too late now. Let's clean up and head home. Alright. I checked the clock hanging on the wall on my way out of the building and noticed it was over an hour and a half earlier than the usual time I would have finished up. I guess these kinds of practice days might be nice for a change.
本当にたまにしないと、どんどん腕が鈍っちゃうよ。
As long as we really only do this as a nice change. Otherwise we'll get sloppy. Oh, we're gonna get sloppy. If you know what I mean. Well, you're the one who suggested it.
私だからちょうどいいくらいなの。クリスさんに任せたら、毎日こんな時間に帰ることになりそう。
This is just right for me. I have a feeling that if I left you in charge, we'd be going home at this time every day. You're so mean. The rain had become considerably lighter today. There is never a day that it doesn't rain in this town, but considering that, the rain today was especially light. So light, in fact, that I could only feel it tinkling on my skin when I concentrated on it. Now, if only the clouds had disappeared somewhere, it would have been a beautiful day. For just an instant, I recalled the nostalgic color of the sky where Ari lived.
あれ?
Huh? I glanced at Val, who had turned about and looked like she was waiting for someone to come.
芦野さん。
Did you just say Ashino? The figure she was looking at came within sight, and it was indeed the person that she had thought it was.
Yo, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Hey! Wait, Ashino, don't try and tell me you've been practicing all day until now.
おい、その言い方はなんだ? と。
What? Is that a way to speak to a friend? Ashino, who had come to a halt in front of me, stumbled a few steps forward after being hit by something.
ごめんごめん。急に止まっちゃって。
Oh, I'm sorry for suddenly stopping like that.
あ、いえ、大丈夫ですよ。
Oh, it's okay.
こんにちは。
Good afternoon.
あ、こんにちは、ファルさん。
Hello, Val.
どうも、ファルさん。
Hey, Val. Does everyone know each other? Running into different groups of friends in the one place, was surprising. Or should I say, nope, that was just really surprising.
ええ、 こちらの彼女は声楽家だから。
Yes, she and I are both in the vocal course after all. I see. So that means... Ashino, you really were practicing today, weren't you?
本当に珍しそうに言うなよ。文句を言う気も失せるだろ。
Stop saying it like it's such a rare thing. You're making it hard for me to complain. Alright. So, you know Fowl as well?
というかな、元生徒会長を知らないやつなんていないだろ。
Well, it's more like... There probably isn't anyone who doesn't know her. She used to be the class president. Chris didn't know her at the start.
名前まではわからない人はいましたけどね。
There was one guy who didn't know my name, though. Chuckling to herself, Fowl looked right at me.
ええ、そんなやつの顔が見てみたいね。
Oh, really? I'd love to see that guy's face. Look, I couldn't tell you if my school, if the school I went to even had a class president. Pretty sure my high school didn't. I mean, colleges are pretty big, so, you know. No surprise I wouldn't know, like, who the, student council was at college. But, like, if my school had, like, a student council or anything like that, I wouldn't have known who was on it. You know, like, if a person wasn't in my class, in one of my classes, I had no idea who the fuck they were. Hell, sometimes even people who were in my classes, I couldn't tell you who the fuck they were.
どうぞ。
Here you go. While saying so, Fowl turned Ashina's head to face me. Wait.
おい。
Seriously? It's not what you think.
まだ何も言ってない。それに全然違わないだろ。
I haven't said anything yet. Besides, it's totally what I think it is. Sorry?
あ、ごめんごめん。こいつが変なこと言うから。
Oh, my bad. I got distracted by my weird friend here. Hey, I don't think I said anything weird.
そうですか。それで。
I see. So, Girl wants to head back to Ashino's place for a little bit of
ああ、送るって言ってたっけ。ごめん、こいつと一緒に帰るから。
Right, I was going to walk you home, huh? Sorry, I'm gonna head home with him. Hey, Holly. Hmm? The moment he said that, the girl made a distressed face and looked at me. He promised to walk her home, but... Hey.
Ashino さん。
Ashino.
あ、はい。
Ah, yes. Ashino responded to Fowl's polite tone of voice almost as if it were Miss Cordell addressing him.
一度約束したんですから、そんなこと言ったらダメですよ。
You made a promise, so you shouldn't say such things.
いえ、そんなつもりじゃ。
Oh, no, it's okay. I didn't mean...
ああ、いや、ごめん。送るよ。
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll walk you. Foul playing Wing Woman while also, like, keeping me to herself. Foul's good. Other girl's clearly got a thing for Ashina, so hey, Diana. So yeah, other girl's clearly got a thing for Ashina, so Foul's like, no. You're walking with this girl. You're gonna get to know her. You're gonna get close to her, and you're gonna rock her world. But also, she's like, no, I want this alone. But also, I want alone time with Chris, so I can, you know, keep getting closer to rocking his world. Suddenly changing his previously indifferent attitude, he turned to face her and spoke in a gentle tone.
家はどっちだっけ?
Where do you live again?
あ、新市街ですけど。
In the new district.
わかった。じゃあ、行こうか。
Got it. Shall we go then?
はい。
Sure.
そういうわけで、じゃあな、クリス、ファルさん。
Well then, Chris, Val, I'll see you around.
はい。では。
Sure. Take care. See him. I was slightly impressed that Ashino had been practicing more than I had expected him to. Judging by that girl's attitude just now, I suppose today was their first time to practice, so perhaps he'd just been repeating this kind of thing. He was quite popular, so he was probably taking a laid-back approach to all of this. Spread love, not word herpes. Don't spread word herpes. Spread real herpes. No, don't. Don't spread herpes. Of any type. Don't spread any kind of herpes. If I'm not mistaken, I believe herpetology is the study of, like, lizards and stuff. Amphibians. Amphibians and reptiles. Herpetology is the study of amphibians and reptiles, so that's the one kind of herp that is okay to spread. That's a good type of herp. Do you think herpetologists call themselves herpes for short, as like a fun little joke? You know, like, are they just, you know... Yeah, when they get together, like, man, look at all these herpes. And then they all laugh. Except for the one dude who rolls his eyes because he's sick of hearing that joke. Like, you say that every fucking time. You say that every fucking time we get together. Get a new joke. But he doesn't actually say it because that'd just make things uncomfortable. So instead he just waits until he, he just waits until later and vents to his wife about it. And she doesn't point out that he complains every time guy makes that joke because she doesn't want to make it uncomfortable. Anyway, I did get nacho fixins, yes. I got myself some nacho. I did remember nacho fixins. So Thursday and Friday, I will be able to have nachos. No need to worry about making, no need to worry about making rice that late at night. Anywho, he can really push it sometimes.
の割に怒ってなさそうね。
Having said that, you don't seem too angry though? Here comes the herd, da da da. Here comes the herd, and I say, it's alright. That's because he's always like that. I only just realized that Val had stopped speaking in her polite tone, and had returned to her usual speaking style.
いい友達関係なんだね。
You two are good friends, aren't you? I guess so. But I have to say, I'm impressed that you made him obey you like that. Nah, dudes. Like, guy like that, as soon as a woman acts, with authority, as soon as a woman starts speaking with authority, he listens. Guy speaking with authority, he'll listen if he should listen. He'll listen if he's supposed to listen. But woman, a girl, he'll obey immediately. Guy like that is immediately going to obey any woman who sounds commanding enough.
何がですか？私はそんなことしたらダメですよって言っただけですよ。
What do you mean? All I did was say that he shouldn't act in such a way, you know? I'd say this includes Ms. Cordell, but I think Ashino can't say no to people who use that tone. Yeah, like I said, he's one of those types of guys.
そうなんだ。
Oh, I see. Val smiled happily and started to walk again. Hey, Tim Ford. So, I guess this is where we say bye?
そうだね。あ、その前に一つ。
I suppose so. But before that, can I ask you one thing?
クリスさんって、ナターレはどう過ごすの？
How do you plan to spend Natal? I was stuck for words. I had no plans. And I knew that Ari wasn't going to come visit. But what of it? Ari and I were a couple, but that had nothing to do with whether we were going to spend Natal together or not. If I answered that I had no plans, Val might have invited me to do something. See, again, that's where you're like, well, turns out my girlfriend won't be coming up, so I guess it looks like I'm free. Or, well, my girlfriend won't be coming up, so I was going to spend the whole day in bed. Would it have been better for me to say that I had plans so that I wouldn't have to say no to her? But it was also possible that I was just being overly self-conscious, and that she was just asking me out of plain interest.
どうかした？
Is something wrong? It's nothing.
もしよければ練習したいなって思ったんだけど。
I was just thinking that I would like to get some practice in during Natal. Huh? You want to practice?
楽器は1日使わないと3日分交代するって教わらなかった？
Weren't you taught that if you don't use your instrument for a day, you'll lose 3 days of progress? I think I was taught that, yeah.
ずっと遊んで過ごすつもりだった？
Were you planning to go out and have fun the whole time? No, of course not.
でも予定とかあった？
But you already have plans? No, not particularly.
じゃあどうする？
So, what will it be? Oh crap. It was too late to even regret it now. I spoke the words, and again she asked a question I couldn't get out of answering.
ごめん。やっぱりやめる。
What does Chris do? Mostly feel self-conscious. I'm sorry, forget about it. Oh, really?
やめないんだけど、ちょっと待ってね。
No, don't actually forget about it. Just wait a moment. Okay, that's funny. Alright, forget about it. Really? No! If you want me to wait, I'll wait, but... Belle's cheeks had turned red, and she had to take a few deep breaths to calm down before she started speaking again.
いきなりナターレなんて日に誘われても困るよね。何か用事があるかもしれないし、そうでなくてもこれから用事が入るかもしれないし。
I guess it's hard to respond to a sudden invitation like this, right? You might have plans, and even if you don't, you might have some in the future. I had told her that I didn't have any plans, and I doubted I would make any.
それに、まだパートナーになるって決まったわけでもないのに、そんなに練習しても困るでしょ？
And I guess it must be a burden for you to practice so much if we haven't decided to be partners, right? And I doubted that practicing with her would be a burden of any kind. But before I could respond by saying so, she had finished saying what she wanted to say.
だからね、もし卒業演奏のパートナーに選んでくれるんならって、ほら、もうそろそろそんな時期だからね。
So, I was thinking that if you were thinking of choosing me as your partner for the graduation recital, we should. Because, it's almost that time now.
そしたら金曜日、練習室に来てくれる？で、ナターレにも練習しよっかなって。
If you're thinking of choosing me, could you come to the practice room on Friday? And if you do, perhaps we can practice some Natal too? On Friday?
金曜日はいつもはバイトだけど、その日だけはお休みにしてもらったの。
I usually have to work on Fridays, but I got the day off just for this week. Why is that?
それが声楽科の3年生にとってタイムリミットだから。って聞いたことない？
Because that's the time limit for third-year vocal course students. Didn't you know? I did, but... For the third-year vocal course students, they needed to register their graduation recital on the first day of school, which was the 3rd of January. Once the 3rd of January had passed, they would be automatically incorporated into the graduation recital program for vocal course students. But in actuality, it wasn't as if students could afford not to practice for the 10 or so days between the end of the year and the beginning of the next one. So the last day of school, which was the 23rd of December, was considered the typical time limit. So that's why you changed your shift?
そうそう。代わりに木曜日がバイトになっちゃったんだけどね。
Yes. I have to work on Thursday instead, however. Ah. That had made it slightly harder to say no. This meant that she would be going to the practice room not for our usual practice, but just to wait for me.
ああ、もし他の人と組むんだったら、練習には来なくていいから。言葉で断るのも言いづらそうだし、それならいっそ来ないでくれた方が。
Oh, but if you're going to partner up with someone else, you don't have to come and practice with me. I know it's hard for you to say no sometimes, so it might just be easier if you didn't come.
変なこと言ってごめんね。でも、そういうことでいいかな。
Sorry for bringing all this stuff up, but do you agree? Yeah.
じゃあ、またね。
Thanks. Okay, see you soon. Val then ran off at a speed that made her shoes echo, and was soon gone from sight. Her tone itself had been calm, but from the slightly strange way she spoke, I could tell she wasn't her usual self. I stood there in the rain for a few moments, stunned. 3 days. I hadn't decided what I would do yet. But the day when I would have to make a decision was now definitely going to come. Hey, today's the day, isn't it? I was still getting ready when Forty asked me this. Her tone sounded slightly grave. It seemed that Forney remembered that I told her all the details of what Val and I had spoken about. She's good.
もう決めたの？
Yeah. Have you made your decision?
まだってわけじゃないよね。
You have, haven't you? I guess so.
よかった。で、行くの？
Good. So, are you going to go see her? I mean, obviously we're going. I'm thinking of going. I see. Forney.
何？
Yes? What did you think of Val's voice when you heard us rehearse the other day?
何よ急に。
Why are you asking that all of a sudden? Just tell me what you thought.
そりゃ、うまいと思ったよ。もちろん、私ほどじゃないけどね。
Well, I thought she was great. Of course, not as good as me, though. Hey, there isn't a human that can compete with you, right? You call yourself a musical fairy, after all.
当たり前じゃない。そうじゃなくて、ファルの歌だっけ？
Of course there isn't. Anyway, you were asking about Fal's voice? Yeah.
確かにうまいよ。でも、何か足りない気もした。
Hit the last drop, indeed. It's true that she is quite good, but I felt like she was lacking something. Lacking something? Like what?
いい言葉が見つからない。技術じゃないことは確かだと思う。
I can't find the right words. But I can tell you that it's not her technique. What could it be then if it's not her technique?
わかんない。
I don't know how to explain it. It's a certain je ne sais quoi. If you say that she lacks something, then I think that she really is lacking something. She wrote that song herself. She should be able to sing it perfectly by now. It was not like I doubted her ability, but it was something not unlike a countless number of tiny scratches on the surface. Tiny scratches that appeared throughout the long period of time I had spent sharing music with Fal, listening to her voice when she sang. Tiny imperfections that only I could sense, after becoming accustomed to Forney's perfect voice. But... So, I thought that perhaps I would be able to help her.
ファルの足りない部分をクリスが補えるの？
By making up for what Fal lacked? At the very least, if there is something you have that Fal does not, I think I will be able to determine what it is.
何のために？ファルはもう学生としては十分なレベルにまで達してるでしょ？わざわざクリスが。
What for? Fal is already well beyond the level of a student. Why do you need to make such an effort? Because I think that she isn't satisfied with where she's at, and she deserves to go further.
なんだかんだ言って、ファルと一緒に歌いたいだけなんじゃないの？
You say it's for her, but isn't it just because you want to continue playing with her? Look at me, listen to me, love somebody. Yeah, I think that's part of it. That I admit. That's why I'm thinking of asking her to be my partner.
よく考えた結果なの？
Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. Good job, Shelley. You've thought this through? After hearing what I just said, you thought that I came to this conclusion without giving it proper consideration?
思わない。
No, I didn't. Okay, thanks. Ari and Torta. Ari had visited my place twice, at Natal last year and the year before. For some reason, Forney had taken a liking to her, sitting on Ari's shoulder when she had the chance and brushing her cheeks. But then again, she had responded in the same way to Torta as well, who rarely came to visit, so perhaps Forney had simply liked the look of them. Do you think the world is cooked? I mean, it's warming up for sure. And so, Forney had more or less taken sides with Ari and Torta about this. Truth be told, I had expected Forney to be against my decision. and based on that, I'd considered that changing my opinion was a possibility also. But it seemed that Forney had been satisfied one way or another with the decision I'd reached after serious contemplation.
じゃあ、いってらっしゃい。
Okay then, I'll see you when you get home. Yeah, see you later. In a voice that had a slight hint of discontent, Forney whispered something at the end.
クリス、い
Chris. Yes?
ってらっしゃい。
See you when you get home. I finished my last class of the year with Miss Cordell, and then headed to the practice room at the far end of the hallway, as if this was another course in my curriculum. I had no intention of destroying my relationship with Ari. But a completely different part of me just wanted to do what I could to help a certain girl named Falsita Falset. I wasn't lying to myself, or trying to deceive anyone.
Chris-san.
Oh, Chris. I came for practice. My mouse started working properly the past couple days, but now it's... Of course. Before I sat down in front of my Fortel and placed my fingers on the keyboard, there was one thing that I had to do. Listen, Val.
どうかしたの?
Yes? There's something I need to say to you. Okay? What I'm going to say might sound stupid, and you might wonder why on earth I'm saying it. I truly hope that I had just been getting the wrong idea. There would be nothing wrong with me being subject to embarrassment if that meant everything would be wrapped up.
Arietta-sanのこと?
Is it about Arietta? How did you know about...
トルティニタさんから。でも、私の方から無理に聞き出しちゃったの。ごめんなさい。
Tortinita told me. Well, actually, I kind of made her tell me. I'm sorry. No, that's okay, but...
よかった。トルティニタさんは悪くないから。だから、そういうこと。
Good. Tortinita did nothing wrong. So, that's how it is then. Yeah. If what she was saying was true, then all of this was just me getting ahead of myself. Although, I didn't think that I was stupid enough to simply believe that I was misinterpreting the various things I had felt from her.
クリスさん。
Chris. Yes?
私は、歌うことが好き。
Singing is what I love. So finally he's mentioned that he has a... I mean, she already knows. But finally he was like, I should probably tell you that I have a girlfriend. Shifting her gaze slightly, Val started to talk about something entirely different.
この学院に入ることができて本当に良かったと思ってるし、この3年間音楽に対しても何に対しても真面目に取り組んできたつもり。
I am truly glad that I was able to get into the school, and for the past 3 years, I've taken a very serious approach to everything I've done. I simply nodded.
だからね、この卒業演奏は私にとってとても大事なものなの。ただ卒業するためにしなくてはいけないことじゃない。大事な。
So for me, this graduation recital is a really, really important thing. It's not just something I have to do in order to graduate. It's a special... Her voice trailed off at the end, and I could not make out what she said. But I understood more than enough what she wanted to say, and what she was feeling. Target acquired. His girlfriend, yep. Hey, what was the town that what was the name of the town she lived in? I need to buy a train ticket. I need to buy a train ticket, a knife, and a shovel. But why me? That's what I want to know. Why would she choose me? In these 3 years since I got into this school, I have been doing my best. But I had always felt that I didn't mesh with the essence of this school. I had been unable to find a balance between the things I wanted to do and the things I did not, and felt that I was not acknowledged except by a small number of teachers. And then just after we had met, Fal wanted me, of all people, to be her partner for her very important graduation recital.
理由はうまく言葉にできない。でもクリスさんの音を初めて聞いて、それから一緒に演奏するようになって感じたの。
It's hard to put the reason into words, but after I first heard the way you play, and then rehearsing with you, I felt something. You felt something?
私に足りないもの、クリスさんは持っている気がする。
I felt that you have that something that I am lacking. That strange something that I felt when we performed, that Forney and I had discussed this morning. Had Fal been aware of it too? I don't know what that something is, though. But if I can help you with that, even in the slightest way, then it's raining cats and symphonies.
クリスさん。
That's the reason why I'm here again today.
ありがとう。
Thank you. All she said were those 2 words. And then her gaze fell to the score in front of her. For a split second, I was captivated by the way she averted her gaze. For a moment, we both said nothing. It was not uncomfortable. It was simply a moment that we needed to gauge the distance between us.
さて、
Well then. All right.
それなら早速練習を始めようか。
Shall we start practicing? Go easy on me if you can.
ダメ。卒業演奏は完璧にやりたいってさっきも話したでしょ。
No way. Didn't I just tell you that I wanted my graduation recital to be perfect? Am I pushing it?
今さらそんなこと言っても遅いんだから。
It's far too late to be saying that now. The room was filled with an audaciously bright feeling, and with neither of us taking the lead, I sat at my fortel and looked at my score. Catherine! Thank you for 10 gift memberships, Catherine! Congratulations, Julia Dixon, Beachflower, hashtag API8, Lone Koala, Sherilee, Shelly Ray, Kimanuwaru, April Parker, Queen Dana, and Another Truth. The name Shira Lee sounds vaguely familiar. Everyone else I've never heard of. Anyway. A few minutes before I gotta get showered and ass in bed. Sorry for being MIA. Yeah, you're busy. I'll be MIA for most of next week. Monday, Tuesday, I finish at 8 p.m., so I should be able to go on, come on Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no. Shifts ending at 11 p.m., midnight, and 3 a.m. Hey, Dubs. So yeah, those 3 days I will not be here. Contact cement and fine sanding dust. Gonna smash next week at work. Working there on every free second I have on the big project. Man. I am going to be desperate for a shower by next Saturday. Like, I'll shower Monday, and then I'm probably not going to bother showering, like, for the entire rest of the week. So next Saturday is going to be, like... Wait, what? Well, because I'll be finishing so late. I don't want to shower at midnight, you know? Like, I'm not going to want to shower at midnight. Like, I probably wouldn't wake up the, my landlords, but don't want to risk it. No. No, I get up right before work. I like to sleep in. So I get up, like, 5 minutes before my shift starts. Just enough time to get logged into my systems. It's a nice thing about work from home. No. No. I like sleeping in. Can I get skirt top still in 10? Sure, yeah, I can take showers quickly. But I want to sleep in. I don't think you understand how much I want to sleep in, Catherine. Again, I don't think you're understanding. I don't think you're getting my desire to sleep in. Like, if my shift is scheduled to start at 4 in the afternoon, I want to get up at 3:55. Have someone throw water on you to wake you up, maybe? 2 birds, 1 stone? Nah. couch at my bed having a full-on existential crisis still shower. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Like, I could get up and have a shower, or I could sit here, I could lay here for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna lay here for another 15 minutes. No one's gonna see me. You know, there's no one around to see me, no one around to smell me. That said, like I said, I will definitely need the shower on Saturday. That shower is definitely gonna feel real good. Anyway, nope, still not letting me skip. Weird. Idea why it's not letting me skip. Has this muted it for everybody else? Good night, Catherine. Out of curiosity, has this muted it for everybody? Yes. Let's do it. All right. It's over. The walls absorbed the final lingering sounds of my fortale, and created a silent sound as if everything had come to a halt. I could hear Fal's heavy breathing clearly now, as if she were whispering in my ear. The girl is staring into your soul and paralyzing you through a duet. An ensemble. She's paralyzing us through an ensemble. Duet suggests 2 singers, but there's only 1 singer. Heard everything. Sorry. I tried muting a few things on Streamlabs, but none of them seemed to make a difference. I'd almost never ever complimented myself. But just for today, I felt as if it were okay to give myself a pat on the back. Phew. Fal took a large breath and exhaled, then smiled. She had no words of praise, no critique of her performance, nothing. These things were not needed, as the 2 of us were aware of everything. Recitals are in about a month and a half.
結構時間に余裕があったかも。
I swear it felt louder. Yes, I think we have plenty of time. Folks, I'm feeling violated. I was disrespectful to the music. No, the music was not good. Oh, disrespectful to the music as a concept, okay. Yes, I think we have plenty of time. It's probably not good to be overconfident, though.
あまり卑下するのも良くないよ。自分を正しく評価できるのが一番ね。
It's not good to be too belittling either, though. Being able to evaluate yourself correctly is most important. Good point. After some time had passed and the feeling of elation was beginning to fade, I started to notice that my fingers and shoulders were much more tired than I had thought. Practice that made you lose track of time was never tiring, not while you were maintaining your concentration.
疲れた？
Tired? Yeah, a little.
あ、ちょっとなんだ。明日からもこの調子で頑張ろうか。
Oh, just a little? Let's keep going at this pace tomorrow, too. Are we going to be practicing every day?
それに関しては後で話さないといけないんだけど、まあナターレくらいは少しゆっくり過ごしたいよね。
That's something we'll have to discuss later. Well, I suppose we should at least take it a little easier during Natal. Val kind of smiled implicitly and finished speaking on a cheerful note. For the time being, it seemed I would at least be able to relax during Natal. That's a relief to hear.
でも明日はきっちり練習だからね。
But tomorrow is going to be another hard day of practice, you know? Yes, yes, as you command.
もう。
Let's get packed up.
簡単に明日の予定を決めちゃおうか。
Why don't we decide on a basic plan for tomorrow? At the 3 Street Junction, where we often parted ways, Val decided to confirm what we would be doing. I guess we should meet around midday? As for the place, let's use the school.
それなんだけど、時間はもう少し早い方がいいかな。
So I was thinking about the time. Maybe we could start a little earlier? little earlier. That sounds like you mean in the morning.
10時くらいなら学院に行く時間と同じだと考えれば。
How does 10 o'clock sound? It's not so early if you think of it as the same as going to class. Yeah, but it's break. It's winter break. I don't want to go to class on winter break. Thinking of a day off as the same as a school day might not be.
クリスさんの部屋なら
Then what about your place? That's even worse. I won't be able to break out of holiday mode.
もう、じゃあこういうのはどう？友達の家に遊びに行くって考えれば？
Fine. Okay, how about this? What if you think of it as going to a friend's house to visit? A friend's house? What, like Ashino's?
ね、目の前にいるでしょ？パートナーにまでなった友達が。
There happens to be someone right in front of you? A friend who also just became your recital partner. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's what you mean.
そういうこと。
Good job, Chris. That's what I mean. For practice. But then...
それに
But then... Visiting a girl's place is...
恥ずかしい？
Awkward for you? I guess so.
ちょっとは否定しないの？
You could deny it just a little, you know? But I'm really not used to that kind of thing. I jokingly responded to her, and as expected, she laughed a little. If we went to my place, it would have been better, as I would have Forney around. It wasn't like I wanted someone to attest to what kind of friends Fel and I were, but entering a deeper relationship other than for music could end up in a bitter result for both of us.
よし、そこまで言うならおまけをつけちゃおう。これで断れなくなるはず。
Alright. Since you're going to be like that, I'll add in an extra bonus. That way you won't be able to say no. An added bonus?
朝から来れば2食付き。それでどう？
If you come over in the morning, practice will come with 2 meals. How about it? You're going to cook? That's tempting. It was getting harder and harder to say no. I should have just gone with the idea of going to my place. I couldn't go back and suggest my place or the school, not anymore.
やっぱりお昼からにする？
I guess we'll just start in the afternoon. Oh,
ごめん、実は言ってなかったんだけど、ナターレが終わってから学院が始まる前の日まで用事があって練習ができなくなっちゃうんだ。
bonus sandwich! Woo! Actually, there's something I haven't mentioned, sorry. I'm going to be busy and won't be able to practice from the end of Natal until the day before school starts again.
もっと早くに言っておかなくちゃいけなかったんだけど。
I should have told you earlier. Until the day before school starts again. You mean until the 3rd?
うん。パートナーに決まってから言おうと考えてたから。
Yes, I was planning to mention it after we partnered up, sorry. Right, I see. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm partially to blame since I was slow to make a decision.
1週間ちょっとかな。2日には帰ってこられるから、正確には3日は練習できるよ。
suppose we won't be able to practice for about 1 week. I will be able to come back on the 2nd, so we should be able to practice on the 3rd. Sure, that's no problem. Either way, we'll be practicing all day long after school starts again, so it should be a good break for both of us. Are you going to go somewhere? Yes, I'm going to kill your girlfriend.
実家に帰ろうかと思って。
I was thinking of going back to visit my parents. Oh, really? But I suppose even if you head back, you'll still practice at home, right?
もちろん。クリスさんも休み中、練習しないとダメだよ。
Of course. You have to practice during the break too, you know? Don't worry, I won't forget.
ありがとう。それで、明日なんだけど。
Thanks. Now, about tomorrow. Practice bright and early, right?
ありがとう。
Thank you. Don't mention it.
じゃあ、朝10時に。わかりやすいから、コペルト前でいい？
Okay, let's make it 10 just in front of Copper. It's easier that way. I suppose it was too late to change where we were going to practice. Fair enough. But, we're really going to practice at your place?
うん。じゃあ、また明日。
We certainly are. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you then. I saw her off, and while returning to my apartment, I thought about the idea of taking Forney with me tomorrow. So, tomorrow it turns out I have to go to Fal's place. Do you want to come? I assumed that she would say she wanted to come, even if I didn't actually ask her to.
練習するんでしょ？邪魔になっちゃうから、やめとく。
You're going to practice, right? I'll just get in the way, so I'll pass. Voice talk some good Japanese. Huh?
どうせ行ったところで私は歌えないし、それに時間ないんでしょ？
Even if I did go, I won't be able to sing anyway. And also, you're running out of time, right? You're awfully understanding today.
子供みたいに言わないでよ。
Hey, don't treat me like a child. But you are pretty much like a child.
うん。
Going to come along whether I like it or not?
いや、だからやめとくってば。
No, I said I'll pass. Are you sure?
だから最初からそう言ってるでしょ？
I said from the beginning that I'd pass. Well, this was odd.
その代わり、
But instead, yes?
ナターレが終わったら練習付き合ってあげるよ。たっぷりとね。
I'll help you practice after Natal is over. As much as you like. That's what you really want, isn't it?
そういうこと。
That's right. I guessed it was best to leave it at that. Got it. I'll go by myself tomorrow then.
練習頑張るんだよ。
Sure. Make sure to practice hard, okay? Yeah, I will. It wasn't like her at all. Forney seemed to be being extra considerate. But for the time being, I decided to go with it. Perhaps it was because it was the day before Natal, but there were a lot of people coming and going in town. Most people would be going to church tomorrow, and shops tended to be closed. The devout would often spend the time from tonight until Mass tomorrow in silence. As I was not as devout as others, I would of course visit the church for prayer tomorrow, but would most likely not spend the eve of Natal in quiet preparation for prayer. Averting my eyes from the people that passed by, I looked through the familiar window and checked the time on the clock. Still got plenty of time. Unconsciously listening to the sound of the rain hitting the shelter I stood under, I suddenly realized I had forgotten about the existence of the rain. I had heard that the human body had a function to shut out noise and other constant sounds after a given period of time. I could kind of understand why the people in this town were indifferent to the rain. In reality, of course, this town would almost certainly have a high rate of mental illness. As proof, I point to Seattle. A lot of rain, a lot of mental illness. I suppose that I too was becoming the same after the months and years I had spent here. Seasonal depression with Max. I focused my hearing and extended my hand, feeling the rain land on it. The minuscule particles of the drizzly rain danced about in the wind, dampening the palm of my hand. Seasonal depression, vitamin D deficiency, yep. I thought I would get cold if I did it for too long, and I eventually pulled my hand back in.
クリスさん、何やってるの?
What are you doing, Chris? Hey, Val.
おはよう。
Morning. Morning. That was quick.
そう?結構ギリギリだと思うんだけど。
Really? I thought you only just made it. I thought you might have to help out with something again, like last time.
さすがにそれはないよ。それで、何してたの?
That's definitely not going to happen today. So, what were you doing just now? I was just feeling the rain.
変なの。
That's weird. Not really. When it rains like this every day, I sometimes forget it exists.
それは、さすがにないよ。
That never happens to me. Weren't you from around here, Val? Actually, speaking of which, we've never really talked about this kind of thing, have we? Trench foot, mold issues.
そういえばそうね。でも、結構家まで近いから、そこで話しましょう。
Now that you mention it, no, we haven't. But my place isn't far away, so let's just talk there. So, this is your place.
どうぞ。
Come on in. Once through the door, Val handed me a dry, clean towel.
この前、使ってたよね。
You used one last time, right? Thanks. After quickly drying my hair and using the towel on my face, I noticed the towel had a nice dry fragrance.
使い終わったら、適当にその辺に置いていいから。
Once you're done, feel free to leave the towel wherever. Upon wiping the droplets of water from my Fortel case, I unfolded it and placed it carefully on the table. I couldn't quite see from here, but it seemed that Val was doing something in the kitchen. I I looked around the room once more, and noticed that it wasn't particularly feminine. Well, I hadn't imagined her room to be especially feminine either. Perhaps the impression I got was due to the overall lack of things in the room. In that respect, it was quite similar to my place, so I was hardly one to talk.
どうしたの？
What's up? Oh, it's nothing.
物が少ないんで、驚いてるんでしょ。
You're surprised by the fact that I don't have many things, aren't you? Pretty much.
でも、必要なものは全部あると思うし、不自由はしてないよ。
But I have everything I need, so I don't really feel any inconvenience. Oh, okay.
さあ、まだお昼までは時間があるし、練習しちゃおっか。
So, we still have some time until midday? Shall we practice? Already?
私に今必要なのは練習あるのみ。でしょ？
The only thing I need to do now is practice, right? That's true. It may have been best just to focus exclusively on that. Other feelings shouldn't have been necessary. So, where should I set up my foretell?
そこでいいよ。
Where you are is fine. Then, shall we begin?
はい。
Yes! Serial killer clean. As opposed to my place, which is serial killer filthy. Taking a large breath and exhaling, Val took a drink from her cup that was sitting on the table.
今日はこんなところかな。
I guess that's about it for today. Yeah. Besides taking a quick break at lunchtime to eat some sandwiches, we basically hadn't taken anything that constituted an actual break, and spent the whole afternoon until dinner time practicing. My body had become quite tired, and there were a number of times when we were playing that my fingers didn't move properly. The room was only slightly warm as we hadn't been using the heater, but our clothes were now dampened with sweat.
終わったら終わったで、今度はお料理しなくちゃ。
Now that we're finished, I'd better get cooking. We can just make something with the leftover bread, you know.
ちょっと、朝から煮込んでるシチューを無駄にする気？
What? You want the stew that's been slow boiling since morning to go to waste? Since this morning?
あんまりいいお肉じゃないけど、よく煮込めばすごく美味しくなるんだから。
The meat isn't exactly the best, but it should taste great after being boiled properly. Yep. Oh yeah, you leave something... You leave, like, you cook meat that long? Oh, it's gonna taste good. Like, you slow cook meat for like 8 hours? It's gonna be some good fucking meat. But aren't you tired?
好きでやってることだから。
It's okay, I'm doing it because I want to. Lady likes cook and let the lady cook. Saying this, she then walked off in the direction of the kitchen. Despite the fact that she was tired, she still moved about energetically. It was not something that I was capable of doing. I'm doing it because I want to. How many times had I heard her say these words? I wondered if there was anything that she actually disliked. When people asked her to do something, she accepted with a smile. She worked a part-time job between the gaps in her school life and didn't mind cooking because she liked to do so. It was the same when she made a copy of her score for me, when she said she would cook dinner just now, and when she sang.
お待たせ。うまくできてるとは思うけど。
Sorry to keep you waiting. I think it came out well, though.
いただきます。
Please, eat up. What had I been doing with myself? The more I learned about her, the more pathetic I felt. And, to put it positively, it was an interest. To put it negatively, it was a fondness that I was starting to feel towards Val. We shouldn't have been doing anything besides practicing, but here we are. Here we were, doing something that wasn't practice.
明日はどうする？教会にお祈りするのもいいんだけど。
What shall we do tomorrow? I suppose it would be okay to pray at the church sometime. Was I not looking forward to tomorrow?
それよりもさ、ちょっと寄りたいところがあるんだ。
But there's actually a different place I'm more interested in going to. I just nodded like a fool, ate another mouthful, and said I'd let her decide.
あ、そうだ。演奏会のチケットが2枚あるんだっけ？それも行きたいな。
Oh, that reminds me. I have 2 tickets to a recital. I'd like to go to that too. I tried not to acknowledge my feelings. I tried to not ruin our relationship. I pretended to be indifferent. I pretended to be happy. And in reality, I was happy.
じゃあ、明日また、ここでいい？
Boys got feelings. Telling you, feed somebody and they will like you. Easiest way to get someone to like you is to feed them. Humans are much like pets in that way. Humans are much like animals in that way. The more you feed them, the more affectionate they will be towards you. So, does my place again tomorrow work for you? No problem. You don't mind if we start from midday, do you?
さすがに明日はね。それと、3時からコンサートホールで演奏会にも行きたいんだけど。
Yeah, I'll edit it as soon as we're done this scene. Of course not. The afternoon is fine. Also, there's that recital at the concert hall that I want to go to at 3 o'clock. Sure thing. What kind of recital is it?
学院の OB が毎年ナターレに集まって演奏するの知らない？
The alumni from our school gather every Natal and hold a recital. Didn't you know? I have a feeling I've heard about that before. Aren't students supposed to get a discount or something?
残念ながら他の演奏会と違って学生割引が適用されないの。
Unfortunately, unlike other recitals, student concessions aren't provided.
学生にこそ聞いてほしいはずなのに、チケット自体の数が少なくて、一般販売はほとんどされてないんだって。
This is something I wish they'd ask us students about, but it seems that the number of tickets themselves is limited, and they are barely sold to the public.
で、 学団員の知り合いだとか、学院のお偉いさんなんかに優先的に配られてしまうってこと。
And on top of that, preference is given to friends and family of those in the orchestra, or the higher-ups and so on from the school. If that's the case, how did you get tickets?
学団員の知り合いに優先的に配られるって言わなかったっけ？
Didn't I just say preference is given to friends and family at the orchestra? Val casually produced 2 tickets from her bag. You know someone?
学院の講師にたくさんいるよ。
I happen to know a lot of the teachers. Oh, right.
こういう時にいろいろと手伝ってきてよかったって思うよね。
It's times like this that I am glad I helped so many people out. You know, that sounds rather calculated.
ひどい。
Oh, you're terrible. It's true, though. Helping people is... Doing favors for people is a great way to get them to do favors for you. But don't just look for people who can do things for you. Because you never know, like... You never know what's gonna happen to people. Like how successful. Madison bought me a chicken sandwich and I went to Burger King and I didn't even ask her. Aw, that's sweet of her. You know, like... If you're only doing favors for people who you think will be able to pay you back, that gets obvious. And, you know, if you're like, you know, just dismissive of people that you don't think will be able to help you in your career, that shit's real obvious. And people talk. Anyway. Oh, you're terrible. The teachers wouldn't give her the tickets if they just thought she was simply helping them. Anyone who had spent any time with Val would have known the feeling. Of wanting to help her out if there was something that she wanted. Val loved singing and was always aiming for higher places. She was putting in the effort and she deserved to reach those places. In that case, I guess it's okay to leave my quartet at home?
全く練習しないつもり？
You don't plan to practice at all? I was thinking that listening to a good recital would be one form of practice. And that, I guess we need to do actual practice too, yeah.
その通り。じゃあ、また明日。あ、一応制服でお願い。
Exactly. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Oh, come in your uniform, okay? In my uniform? Why?
学院の OB の演奏会だからね。一応清掃くらいはしないとね。ただ、私たちは学生だから制服で。
Because it's the alumni recital. We need to dress formally. And since we're students, that means in uniform. Okay, I see. Got it. See you tomorrow. In contrast to how it was in the morning, the streets were now empty. After finishing up their shopping, everyone had returned to their houses to prepare for prayer with their families. I also felt that I would like to pray once I got home. Alright, there we go. Perfect place to stop. Perfect place to stop. So next Saturday, we spend Natal with our new girlfriend. Or, you know, soon-to-be girlfriend, at least. Christmas Day, yep. So next week, we spend Christmas with the girl that we're developing a crush on. Christmas with our crush! Oh my god! Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.